Hey guys, what's going on? Vlog number 3. Today's an exciting day for me. Flukemaster will be at my house. Yeah, I'm super pumped about that. He's coming in today around 5 or so, I believe. So today's going to consist of me taking the girls to school. You guys want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
All right. Gotta take the girls to school. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna give you guys a quick update on the tackle room. I did a few things in there. Then I'm going to put some new line on some reels, maybe organize some baits, things like that. So I'll record some of that. Then I'll probably record when he gets here tonight. We're gonna put his boat in the garage in case it rains. And then from there, I'm not sure how much more I'll record. I know we're doing a live hangout tonight with a couple other guys, not sure who they are. And but you guys will have already seen that by the time this video goes up. And then I think Thursday we're gonna fish, so that should be freaking awesome. So, but keep a lookout for those couple videos on his channel. I'm not sure when they'll be up. But that's it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to take the girls to school, get back to you guys when I get home. All right, guys, just took the kids to school. Gotta stop by the bank real fast. Had this deal with Flukemaster coming up. It was supposed to be a surprise for me. And he contacted my wife a few days ago about heading up to Minnesota. I wanted to stop off for a couple days. And one thing led to another, and she had to tell me. But I mean, either way, whether I know or not, I mean, I'm still freaking just pumped, you know. Who wouldn't be? You know, everybody wants to meet Flukemaster, so pretty awesome. All right, guys, just got home. A lot of you guys are wanting an update on the tackle room. I haven't done too much in there, but I got a couple things I can show you guys. I got the shelving all done, and I hung up some clamp lights, so it's nice and bright in there now. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, you can see it's nice and bright in here now. I got 4 clamp lights. Just clamped them all right to the I-beams. I got 1 in back here. I got 3 in front, all angled towards the table here. So if I'm working on tackle, making videos, you know, doing whatever, I shouldn't have any issues with lighting. I mean, it's pretty bright now, so really happy with how that turned out. Of course, you guys can see the shelving. That turned out awesome. I just used construction grade pine. We got 1x4s, 1x10s, 1 5/8" screws to put it all together, so that turned out really nice. It's really solid. Of course, it's perfectly level. Really happy with how this turned out. All the tackle that was in the other room is now in here, so I just need to get organized again. You know, normally I'm swapping out tackle in the boat all year long, and I haven't swapped out tackle since before we moved. I mean, it's been a few months, and when we moved in, I just put all the tackle in the other room there. You know, I don't even know what I have, where it's at, so I just need to get organized again, and it'll be a lot easier to swap out tackle in the boat. So I'm looking forward to doing that, though. That'll be a fun job. But speaking of organization, I picked up a bunch of these. This is the Cook's Go-To Tackle System. I'm sure you guys seen these before. I got a couple of videos on these. I got about a dozen or so of those. Gonna make 2 rows with those, either here on the pegboard, or I may make a panel and hang it up somewhere else. Not really sure on that. But I'm going to put all my new jigs on those. I mean, I got new jigs coming out my ears. I got a box full of them there. This is full of them. And I don't even know what I have anymore. So I need to get them all hung up, get them labeled, so it'll be a lot easier to stock the boat. You know, that way I know what sizes and colors I have. So, trying to think what else I can show you guys real fast. Got this in the other day from Deeper. This is the new cover. This one's orange, so you can see it a whole lot better. Then we got the Deeper flexible arm mount. Looking forward to playing around with this. See how I can get that rigged up on the boat. So I'm gonna grab the line real fast while I'm here. Put some fresh line on the reels. But the next thing to do in the tackle room here, besides get everything organized, is a rod rack. I'm gonna put it right here on this wall. That way I got a straight shot to the door, and if I'm loading up the boat or taking rods off the boat, you know, less chance of breaking a rod going around a corner or something like that. But the reason I've never had one is because I just never been really impressed with anything that I've seen at the stores. But I finally think I found one. I do have some ideas to build one, but if I don't build one, I'm gonna pick up this one that I seen the other day. It holds, I think, 52 rods, 26 combos. So it's pretty big, and it's built really well, so I'm really looking forward to checking that out. But that'll be the next project once everything's all organized. Gonna grab a Gatorade real fast. We're all stocked up here again. So, but guys, that is pretty much it for the tackle room update. Going to head upstairs, get something to eat real fast. I'll get back to you guys once I get in the garage. All right, guys, back in the garage, going through some line. I don't have as much as I thought I had. I should have enough to swap out a few reels, but I'm pretty low on my fluorocarbon. That's really what I need to swap out, especially this tattoo right here. This broke off on me last time out. I made a good cast. At the end of the cast, that line snapped on me, so I must have nicked it somewhere fishing either on Sunday. I was out on Thursday as well, a few days prior, so sometime, between one of those two trips, I must have nicked that line pretty far down the spool. And like I said, that spool is pretty low right now because it broke off at the end of the cast, so I need to definitely swap that out. My cranking reel needs fresh line. I said this, guys, many times, I love Suffolk Siege, my favorite mono right here. I'm not sponsored by them, I'm not on their pro staff. This is just, my mono of choice right here. I love how it's wrapped on the spool. You'll see here, it doesn't overlap itself. It's wrapped nice and even. They call that exclusive G2 precision winding. Virtually eliminates line imperfections. So, and one thing about it though, when you pull this line off the spool, you can feel it smooth. If you take let's see here, if you take like Bass Pro line here, it overlaps itself. So when you pull this line off the spool, you can feel all the line impressions on the line. So I like to be able to feel for any imperfections in the line, and when you have line impressions on it from being wrapped on itself, you'll feel all that. So you really can't tell if maybe there's a nick in the line or if that's just an impression from the line being wrapped on top of itself. So I really like the line that is wrapped evenly. That's one of the reasons I went with Seaguar. I had bought some Sunline, years back, and it was wrapped just like this Bass Pro line. It's on top of itself, so it does have line impressions. So for that reason alone, I went with Seaguar. I couldn't be more happy with Seaguar. Again, I'm not sponsored by Seaguar. I have nothing to do with Seaguar, but it's an awesome fluorocarbon. I'm sure Sunline's great. I'm not down in Sunline. I just prefer the line that is wrapped evenly. And like I said, the Seaguar is, I think I want to show you guys. That's essentially it is too. See here. We can't tell on that one, but it's about empty. Getting pretty low, guys. Let's open this one up. Get her open here. Brand new 12-pound. You can see it's wrapped. Well, I guess you can't see that really, but it's even. It's not on top of itself. So when you pull this line off the spool, it's nice and smooth. So just a little tip, something to look for. That's the reason I went with Seaguar and the Suffolks. So, alrighty, where are we at? So we got enough here for, should have enough for that reel. Should have enough for this reel. I'm about out of this. This is my 1,000-yard spool, VizX. It'll be close. I can kind of see the black, the black spool through the line there. I may have enough to spool up one of those reels. Most of everything else I got in here is either about empty, so I use it for leaders, or just a bunch of monos. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tripping some line, and then I'll go ahead and start putting some line back on. All right, guys, got a few reels stripped. I'm going to clean the guides on my rods before I put on fresh line. It's something I'm pretty big on. I do it at least once a month. Always do it when I put fresh line on. All that stuff that you pick up off the lake, gets trapped in your guides here. It dries up, it gets hard, and that could also fray your line. So always clean your guides, as much as you can. I just use Pledge, and then I'll take, either an Ardent swab. You guys seen me use those before. One of those pink swabs. Just go inside the guides, get all that crap out of there. Use a rag, wipe the blank down, get it looking nice again. Like I said, make sure all the guides are clean, and you'll be good to go. All right, guys, got a few rods cleaned up, got all the guides nice and clean. This is what I do in a hurry here. I got the spooling station clamped to the step on the trailer. It's not going anywhere. I got my line on the spooling station. I already tied it to my backing using a double uni. So I'm gonna get going here real fast, spool up a few reels. All right, guys, so I got 6 combos all rigged up. Let's check them out and see what I'll be working with tomorrow. Still not for sure where we're going yet, but this stuff should work just about anywhere. All right, for the rod, first up we have the Dobbins Champion Extreme 745. Reel has a 7.3 zillion. Line is 20-pound Seaguar Tatsu. This is a 1/2 ounce New Tech Lures Elite New Jig. All right, next up we have the Dobbins Champion Extreme 744. Reel is a 7.3 zillion. That's 15-pound Seaguar Tatsu. We have a Biospawn Vial Crawl rigged up here. That is a 4-aught Mustad grip pin swim hook. That's 5/16 ounce true tungsten weight. From there, we have the Champion 704. Reel is a Zillion 7.3. 50-pound Sunline FX2. This is a Booyah Boo jig. I believe it's 1/2 ounce. And we have PTL 4.5 grub on the back. From there we have the Champion 705 CB. That is a Zillion 6.3, 14-pound Suffolk Siege, KVD 1.5. Then we have the Savvy 703. This is a Type R 6.3, line is 17-pound Suffolk Siege. That is a 1/4 ounce Comanche spinnerbait, and it has a PTL 3.6 hammer shad on the back. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. Then last up, we have the Champion 703. That is a Tatula 6.3, line is 15-pound Seaguar Invisex. We have a Trocar tube hook on here, and that is a 3/8 ounce true tungsten weight. Either going to put a tube or a Striking Menace on that hook. All right, guys, that's what I'm working with. All I'm going to do now is go get my boys from school in about a 1/2 hour, and then wait around for Gene to get here. Straighten out. Good. Push back right away.
How you doing, man?
Hey, buddy. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Thursday night, about 9 o'clock. Gene's downstairs getting a few hours of sleep. He's gonna head out about 12:30. He's heading to Chicago to fish with the guys from Mystery Tackle Box. Then I believe from there he's going to Minnesota. But tell you what, man, it was a fun couple days. The first night we did a live hangout with Andrew Flair and John B. Fishing Midwest. Definitely check those guys out if you haven't already. I'll put both of their channels in the description below. But you know, that was a good time. My first time doing one of those. Hopefully I can do another one here soon. But you know, that was a lot of fun. And then today we went to Coffee Lake. I didn't catch anything. Gene caught a few smaller bass, but you know, not much size really. Water temps were like 91 degrees. But you know, it was still an awesome day. I didn't even need to catch a fish. You know, catching a fish would have been a bonus. Just meeting Gene, you know, really just made my day. You know, check that one off the bucket list. What an awesome guy. You truly can't appreciate the type of guy Gene is until you meet him. You know, if you guys ever get the opportunity, you know, if you're if you know he's going to be at the Classic or ICAST or an elite event, something like that, definitely take the time to you know, head up there and meet him just to say hi. So what a cool guy. But guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.